1, WrestleMania 39 in the books. What did you think? Here's what I thought. So we knew Cena and Theory were going to open this thing up. Match went pretty much how I thought it would go. Not crazy about the low blow ending for Theory, but again, this guy's getting so much heat, and if we've got to do that to get him more and more heat, let's do it. There were a couple times I really thought Cena might win this thing. The crowd, as usual, was split. Some actually wanted Cena to win, but I think in this point in John's career, he did exactly what he was supposed to do and put Austin Theory over, and Austin Theory is still your U.S. champ and still getting a ton of heat. Showcase match. I'll admit, didn't expect much from this. I know it's just a way to get more guys in WrestleMania, but man, some of these guys stole the show for a minute there. Braun Strowman coming off the top rope. Montez Ford, athletically, crazy gifted. Otis. People love Otis, and he really, really buys into it. Viking Raiders were my pick to win. I thought they would win. I thought we might get kind of a push for them after Mania. But Street Profits, who I thought we were going to break up, they win the showcase match. So maybe not. Rollins and Logan Paul. All right, like Logan Paul if you want to or not, Logan Paul is naturally gifted to be a professional wrestler, plus a sports entertainer. Comes in on his harness, a bottle of Prime comes in behind him. One of the highlights of the night, Seth Rollins is on the announce booth. He jerks Prime over, puts Prime on the announce booth. Logan Paul comes off, splashes Prime on top. Eventually, Seth hits his stomp and wins, but until then, there were several times, again, like a lot of these matches, which makes WrestleMania great, I wasn't sure what was going to happen. I was 99% sure Seth was going to win, but Logan is so good at getting the crowd involved and playing to his strengths. There were a couple times I thought he could win. The match was fire. I knew it would be. I want to see more of Logan Paul, and let's give Seth a title push. I'll shoot you straight on the damage control thing. No idea where this is going. Not wild about the 3-on-3 match. I really was hoping Trish would turn on Lita and Becky. Didn't happen. All 6 of them are so stinking good. Becky Lynch, and we don't really do a lot with these women's tag titles, unfortunately. We should, but we don't. So she kind of is forgotten about as far as a champion. She is still so over and possibly the most liked wrestler in the company still. Becky, Lita, Trish won. Becky and Lita keep their tag titles. Let's hope we do something with this tag championship, because right now it kind of honestly feels like a novelty. And there's too many stars for this to be a novelty. The 2 entrances of the night, Dominic Mysterio, Rey Mysterio. Wasn't sure Dom's entrance could be topped. Dom comes in as a prisoner in a police van, cuffed, the whole charade. They take the cuffs off. He's mean mugging the whole time. And just when I thought that couldn't be topped, Snoop Dogg drives Mysterio in, Eddie Guerrero style, to Eddie Chance. Bar none, the best entrances of the night. Night 2 tonight is going to be tough to top it. As far as the match itself, Dom is getting incredible heat. People love Rey. At one point, I thought with Rey going to the Hall, maybe Dom was going to win and retire him as a surprise. Didn't happen. Rey got his blows in. Dom got into it with Aaliyah and his mother. The crowd goes nuts on Dom for that. They loved every punch Rey threw at Dom. Dom Mysterio knows his role and is one of the best characters in the company. So let's see where this goes. Not really sure what they're going to do now, and not sure what's going to happen with Judgment Day after Rhea. We'll talk about Rhea in a second. My match of the night, not even close. Rhea winning the championship from Charlotte in a fire match. These two know how to do it, and you can tell their chemistry is so good. I think there's a mutual respect there. They play their role so well. I think Rhea, as good as her character is, I still think Rhea is a little below the radar as a wrestler. Entrance is fire. Match was fire. Lots of wow moments. Rhea wins. Crowd goes nuts. Charlotte is a heel. We got to get back to that. But now, what's going to happen to Judgment Day? Does Rhea stay in? She is so over. She is one of the most loved heels in the company. So I'm excited to see what we're going to do with that and where we're going to take her next feud. Surprise match next. Miz comes out as the host with Snoop. Snoop says the only thing that would be better is if Miz had a match. Well, here comes Pat McAfee. I love Pat McAfee. I'm a huge Pat McAfee guy. This just didn't do it for me. It wasn't that exciting. We were kind of hoping maybe a big return. We love McAfee, but that just wasn't it. So McAfee wins. It was fine. Then it was time for Sami Zayn, Kevin Owens versus the Usos. The Usos come out to a huge pop. Lots of ones in the sky for the Usos. I'm a little sad. This story's been so good for so long, and you can kind of see we're at the tail end of it. We all expected the Usos to drop the belts to Kevin and Sami, but I'll be honest with you, there's a huge part of me that wanted the Usos to win and Roman to lose tonight, and for the Usos to then be in charge of the bloodline. But we didn't do that. Sammy comes out, Kevin comes out. Sammy's pop is massive. The two songs of the night, obviously Seth Rollins, they're singing his song from wall to wall. Sammy topped that, I think. Sammy is so over, and I'm so happy for Sammy to get to a main event match because he has carried this company for months. Lots of near falls. At one point, the Usos were kicking the crap out of Sammy, super kick after super kick after super kick, that you really thought it was really reminiscent of some of the build-up where they just attacked Sammy and left him laying there with no Kevin Owens coming in. But Owens came out on fire. He's jumping off the top rope. He's doing sentons. The guy is so underrated. I'd love to see a title run for him. But night one ends with Kevin and Sammy walking off with the belts. Perfect ending to an incredible night one. So we'll see you for night two. What'd you think about night one?